Welcome to a first look at a massive update coming to Gemini in Chrome. We're rolling out a suite of features that move Gemini from a passive assistant to an active agent that can actually do quite a few things for you. And it starts with the new interface. The new Gemini side panel is now a permanent, high-performance home for AI within Chrome. Now let's talk about Nano Banana. This is Google's new state-of-the-art model for in-context image transformation. And traditionally, if you wanted to see how furniture would look in a room, you'd have to download a photo, upload it to an editor, and hope for the best. Here with Nano Banana, you just point Gemini to an image already on your screen. And in this demo, the prompt is show me this room with light contemporary furniture. And it worked great. We're also seeing deeper integration with Google Workspace. Here, the challenge is drafting a group email while referencing a complex document. In the demo, the user is reading a learning syllabus and needs to coordinate a study group. Instead of toggling back and forth, Gemini reads the syllabus in the main window and drafts an email in the side panel. Look at the prompt. It's asking Gemini to include 3 specific books from the syllabus with a brief synopsis, but written in the style of reality TV. So, Gemini pulls the data from the active tab and prepares the email for sending without the user ever having to lose their place in the text. Now we get into the truly agentic stuff with auto browsing. This is where Gemini takes the wheel. In this Expedia demo, we are going to not just be asking for a list, we're asking for a booking. We say, I want to travel to Chicago and stay at this hotel for these dates. Can you check how much the hotel costs for each of the weekends? And we provide a few other dimensions that we need it to look out for here. So what happens is that Gemini is not just going to be, looking through the dates. It's able to open up tabs. It's able to do any additional research needed. You can see it here going through all of this UI, figuring out the right ranges, going through all of these flows before we're finally able to get you to that step where you've got your search results and your options presented right to you. Now, for the apartment hunters out there, Gemini is a game changer. We've all spent hours scrolling through favorites only to realize half of them don't allow pets. In this Redfin demo, the prompt is go through my favorite apartments and remove any that are not pen-friendly. Then add Gabriel as a collaborator. Gemini navigates to your favorites list. It clicks into each listing to check the fine print for pet policies and removes the ones that don't fit, and then it handles the administrative task of inviting your roommate. It turns a tedious hour of admin into a pretty quick request. I think this is pretty awesome. Now, one of the other most satisfying updates we've got is, what we call the end of digital laundry. Here's another demo that shows a user registering a team for a kickball tournament. They have a PDF roster and a long online form. Now, traditionally, this is a nightmare of copy pasting. Here, you just tell Gemini, using the info in our team roster, register our team and fill in their names and their positions. So Gemini extracts the data from a PDF in one tab, and it types it directly into the form fields in the other. This is manual labor being automated. And it looks really, really cool here, just seeing how well this can work. Awesome. And we see that registration form is done. Finally, we have visual agentic shopping. Now, a user here finds a photo of a party photo booth and says, you know what, go to Etsy, find the supplies to recreate this, and add them to my cart. Don't spend more than $75. So Gemini analyzes the image, the French curtains, the balloons, the props. It searches Etsy for those specific items, compares prices to stay under budget, and it populates your cart. It's moving from searching for things to getting things done. And I think this is kind of really awesome. So this is a pretty massive shift in how we use the web. Gemini in Chrome is no longer just a window you type into. It's a tool that understands your screen and acts on your behalf. This is rolling out for AI Pro and Ultra subscribers. If you've ever felt like your browser was just a place where you did work, get ready, because starting tomorrow, your browser is finally going to start working for you. Thanks for watching.